The book of Psalms in the Bible is one of my favorite places to go. When you need to study God's word and you just want some devotional prayer time, this is the best place to go. Psalm 31, any of the Psalms, but I love Psalm 31. It's all about the prayer of need. In you, O Lord, I take refuge. Incline your ear to me and rescue me. Be gracious to me, for I am in distress. My life has been spent in sorrow. And he continues on throughout all 24 verses of those. Remember something about the chapters and verses are after the fact. They're not preordained. Now, the chapters, obviously, Psalms does have chapters that were, natural chapters, natural psalm breaks. But the rest of the book, obviously, of the Bible, the chapters and verses are later. But you get the idea. Chapter 30 is all about remembering the greatness of God. 31 is about sheltering from trouble and finding him during difficult times. Chapter 32, the blessing of forgiveness, protection, guidance, the great blessings of sin forgiven. The agony of the unconfessed hidden sins, blessings of the pardon, protection and guidance to us, his mercy, and the joy that we have when we find it in him. So being forgiven and in joy and full obedience. I love that. It's reminding us that when sin is growing inside of us, it destroys us from the inside out. That's what sin does. But we have his word to keep us strong and to get back on track with him. And it doesn't matter how long it's been. You can get on track with him today. Just start now. It's like when you put a CD in your car, which doesn't happen anymore, but you know what I mean. You have your favorite music playing and you put it on pause and you come back no matter how long it's been. It's there waiting for you when you get there. So it's pretty cool. Psalm 33 is a praise of the greatness and awesomeness of God. It's a song of worship. It's a song of remembering the Lord. He looks from heaven, sees all the sons of men from his dwelling place. Behold, the eye of the Lord is on those who fear him, on those who hope for his loving kindness. So that's a great psalm of praise. And Psalm 34, praise from the cave, blessing the Lord, bless the Lord, seeking him, the testimony of the delivered one, teaching the people of God, living in the fear of the Lord, under the watchful eye of God, and remembering he is our helper. Verses 19 to 22, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of it. He keeps all of his bones. This is a very much a passage relating to Jesus right here. He keeps all of his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked. Those who hate the righteous will be condemned. The Lord redeems the soul of his servants. It was all about Jesus. There's so many passages in the Psalms that just relate directly to Jesus and his life and his ministry, his death and his resurrection, and his coming kingdom where he will return to rule in Jerusalem. Chapter 35 of Psalms, you can relate this directly to 1 Samuel 24 and Saul's persecution of David, talking about the affliction that David suffered and the persecution David suffered. And this also overlaps with the Lord's suffering as well. You could say chapter 35 is all about awake to my vindication. David prays for the destruction of his enemies and talks about how the adversaries have betrayed him, just like Jesus was betrayed by his close friend. David also gets betrayed by one of his close friends as well. Chapter 36, mercy to the heavens, a contrast between the wicked man and the righteous man, looking to God for help and for mercy. It's a profile of wickedness in chapter 36, basically. But your loving kindness, O Lord, extends to the heavens, and your faithfulness reaches to the skies. Chapter 37, we'll get to in the next video. God bless.